Hey, what's up, guys? SquizzyLemons here, and you know what today is? Today is One Piece a Day. So, the chapter today, it actually came out yesterday, and I didn't realize it, so I didn't get a chance to record it. Otherwise, I would have had this reaction out for you guys yesterday, but we're just going to do it on the normal day, which is today. So, we're doing chapter 859, so the Emperor assassination plot. So, in the last chapter, Luffy and crew kind of had that big meeting with Capone Gage. So he had the meeting with Page, and they're all kind of, executing, going over the plan. And now I think in this chapter, 859, we're finally going to execute the plan to kill Big Mom and do all this stuff. So the front page art for this week is Usopp throwing snakes onto Brook as part of a game of brain toss. And then there's an orange penguin. And then in the Tokyo metropolitan area, so it's actually a really cool cover. It's pretty funny. It's the snakes are Hancock's snakes, at least from the Maiden Village, and he's just throwing them on Brook, and it looks like he's 0-2, so it's quite weird. Alright, so let's get in the chapter, first page here. Let's get it. Get past all the ads and stuff. Alright. So we start out with Sanji saying, I'm not too interested in pulling off the assassination of Big Mom myself, but is Big Mom even the sort of person that'll die at a gun to the cannons? As far as my first impression of her goes, she seems like an iron balloon. I doubt we can even put a scratch on her. And then the caption is Strategy Conference. Then Capone says, here's the answer. Assuming certain conditions are met, I can take Big Mom's head in 5 seconds. Indeed, if we're really going to pull off an assassination, we gotta finish her off in an instant, or we'll get surrounded and killed instead. Emperor, really? Or something, aren't they? Something else, aren't they? Of course, she's a monster. We almost died just trying to get Brooke back from her while she was sleeping. Right you are, which makes it all the more puzzling that you would choose to carry out this plan at a tea party, where all of her strong underlings will be gathered as well. What you say, Page? An honest question, can't blame you. Just 5 seconds, creating a 5-second opportunity at that tea party is no small task. After an instant, someone, most probably one of the commanders, is going to be at your throat. And if that happens, it's an all-out battle. A battle we have exactly 0 chance of winning. Alright, so we're going into battle. Capone Page, guys. Oh my god, this man. Man's like, Big Mom. Jeez, it took her out in 5 seconds. Do it by yourself, then. This, and then it's Capone Page and Caesar talking. This assassination plot starts with ensuring Caesar's cooperation. It's Gustino, damn it. I still can't get over the way Caesar looks. Oh my god, this is retarded. Don't you dare call me Caesar in front of Big Mom, and not even by mistake. Oh, so he's using that as a disguise. Okay, I guess that makes sense then. So Big Mom doesn't know who he is. He's Gustino now. Gustino the clown. Once this plot is over, you're going to give me back my heart and get me and set me free. Yeah, that's right. Not gonna happen though, but we can dream. That's our agreement. Don't forget it, or I promise you will come for your son's life. However the heck. How dare you even worry about that gas? But the gas tiny Page keeps his promise. Tiny Page. Gastini. It's Gastino. Gas tiny. So if you laugh, and I'm laughing too. Who cares what we will call him? He's still trapped. Just the amount of hate for Caesar from Punk Hazard all the way through Dressrosa and all the other arcs up until now has just been hysterical. This is great. They just keep gnawing on him every second. In any case, this guy's job it's pretty important. Indeed. This shall be my job. Alright. The deadly poison gas bullet. The XX launcher. So it looks like it's just a bunch of RPGs with some, like, castle at the tip of the rocket. It's kind of weird. One's more than enough, and we've got three. So we got three poison gas launchers. Probably the stuff that he used back on the zoo island, just to just like in a rocket extent, just put into a rocket. So each cartridge directly delivers 5 grams of toxic organophosphate poison directly to the body. An absolute godless weapon, or slaughter. Die. Die, you fools. So apparently this gas is enough to kill a regular human. But is it enough to kill Big Mom? I see now, it makes sense. So we've got weapons that we know will kill her, we just gotta make sure we hit her. Sadly, not exactly. That cartridge won't be able to penetrate Big Mom's tough skin when she's hale and hardy. There aren't that many weapons in the world that can. What? So what are we gonna do? I'm actually quite curious. There are 2 conditions that need to be met for this KX launcher to work properly. 1. Ensuring that all present are at least 5 seconds unable to prevent me from firing the thing. And 2. That Mama's body is sufficiently wounded. The hell is with those overly convenient conditions? Those overly convenient conditions can only be met at the tea party. Some random people doing whatever. I'm sorry, baby. Daddy sucks too. What didn't he, Daddy? Sorry. I don't even know. Okay. I think that's because I'm getting all kind of weird. Like, anyway, he says, it's been close to a year since we joined Big Mom's crew, and she just doesn't get hurt. When she's wrecking the town, or when she's sinking ships, or even when she's eating gun. When she eats jerk gun or cannon fire, her tough as nails body simply doesn't suffer as much as a scratch. She really is an iron balloon, as you said. And then there's someone sleeping, snore. There's only one time that I saw Mama's body suffer even the smallest injury. That Mother Caramel photo incident, right? Indeed. At her tea parties, the seat right in front of Mama is always reserved for a certain special photograph. That picture is very important to Big Mom. A photo? Indeed. A photo with Mother Caramel. You can think of it as Big Mom's one weakness. Mother Caramel is like Mama's lifesaver, but little is known about her. Is she dead? Asked Konami. So this is Aloha's sister. She apparently ran away some time ago. Even we family members don't know much about it. Huh. This is interesting with the photograph and the picture. It's quite nice. Once at a tea party, someone carelessly touched the Mother Caramel picture. Oh, this is gonna be bad. In that moment, Mama's reaction was astounding. Her face grew blue, and she cried out with a piercing, almost alien sound. What? Symptoms quite similar to a violent fit. Those around her could do little more than try to cover their ears and protect their eardrums. Some workers began to collapse one after another, because in addition to that strange voice of hers, she's liable to even activate her Conqueror's Hockey. What? All this just because someone dropped the photo. So, let me get this straight. So Big Mom has an alien-like screen that she is able to use her Conqueror's Hockey. What? No wonder why she's an emperor. This is amazing. Anyway, when this all happened, Mama took to her knees with shock. In doing so, scraped her knees. She bled. To be honest, we were all quite surprised that regular red blood runs in her veins. In any case, when she enters that state, her body loses its toughness. Now what will happen, I wonder, if one of us splits that precious photo of hers right in two? Mama will be weakened. We'll have at least 5 seconds to ourselves without interference from anyone else. And just then, the KX launcher will demonstrate its effects. Big Mom will die. And news of her assassination will spread the world over. But what about that voice? What if we end up being unable to move? Don't worry, I've got these. The invisible Symphonia system. Oh, earplugs. I knew it was earplugs. I'm looking at the picture, but just Just he's making this elaborate name for earplugs, and they're just like, oh, earplugs, got it. That's great. After splitting that photo in two, it's gonna cause that big of a ruckus. And then I'll use that time to save Sanji and his family, says Luffy. Huh? Oi! Quit acting all cocky. There's gonna be a 3-second gap between when that photo breaks and when Big Mom's fit start. Just managing to survive those 3 seconds where nothing will happen. Nothing will have happened yet, and we're all surrounded by enemies will be a miracle in and of itself. We're gonna have you play that part, Straw Hat. Wait a minute, says Nami, and Lola's sister just yelling. Wait a minute, you're going to have Luffy be a decoy? Beige, Nami and the others saved Lola. Why, you're basically sentencing them to their death. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. And then Luffy's like, it's cool, I'll do it. Just smiling. Besides, I just thought up a super cool way to make my entrance. So he's just sitting there laughing. I can only guess that it's gonna be a cool entrance, but it's gonna be quite the show to see. Really? What is it? What is it? Tell me, says Chopper. Nope, can't spoil it just yet. So much for me being all worried. How reliable of you. You know what the signal will be, right? When Sanji and Puddin kiss, right? No, we ain't gonna kiss at all. We can't. She's gonna try to shoot me. She's gonna try and shoot me just when we're about to kiss. I'm gonna have to dodge it. So let her gunshot be the signal. Oh, okay, that's easy. He's just like, okay, whatever. Alright, make things simple. As soon as Big Mom screams the ball's in our court, you guys focus on the rescue. We'll focus on the assassination. At worst, you should be able to get it all done in 10 seconds. 10 seconds? Better be an amazing fight. As all this stuff is going on, this idiot will show up. You mean this genius? Who are you calling an idiot? Idiot? Listen up. As I, who can fly, make my appearance, I'll be holding the mirror we're gonna use to escape, and this woman, of course. Don't just randomly count me as part of your team. Mama's gonna kill me. To be honest, I'm glad you managed to bring Brayley with you. There aren't very many abilities in this world as useful as hers when it comes to escape. As soon as you all finish your respective jobs, quickly jump into Caesar's mirror. Those around you should still be under the spell of Mama's voice. All that's left after we're all inside is just running away through Mirror World. Y'all should prepare a mirror on your ship. Gotta inform Big Mom somehow. That way we'll all be able to escape as quickly as possible. And then Brayley was like, gotta inform Big Mom somehow. Kinda like this, just like waiting to go. Okay. As soon as we each reach our respective ships, this alliance is off. We hightail it out of Big Mom's territory every man for himself. Okay. May war's fortunes be with you. Looking good, huh? About 2.5 hours left, huh? I've got to get back to my room. I am the groom after all. We've got to go too. Gotta pretend like we're setting up the security. Roger. Hey Beige, I've got a favor to ask. When I make my funny entrance, quit focusing on whether or not I'll be funny. You're gonna get yourself killed. Oh my god. Hey Paige, I've got a favor to ask. Can I make my funny entrance? Don't worry about if it's funny. Alright, so now we're page 14 here, out of 17 or so. Elsewhere, Totland Islands. Today, the day of the tea party, is a national holiday. Ah, Lady Pudding is finally getting married, is she? Her groom is apparently the third son of the German 66. Looks like we'll be making some strong connections. And then we're on Milk Island, Cheesetown. Let's celebrate today with supreme beer and cheese. Now we're transitioning to Nuts Island, Phoenatown. I heard that a family from the Ruffled conglomerate arrived in the harbor yesterday. The guests this time around seem really high class. Now we're moving on to Cocoa Island, Cocoa Town. Lady Pudding, congratulations. Not yet, silly. Gah, it's okay, it's a happy day. German Kingdom. Today is finally the day the Lord Sanji gets married. Apparently the escort regiment we sent wasn't able to get inside the castle, which means that we're not going to be able to attend. Huh. Do they even need bodyguards at a wedding? What a peaceful day. Whole cake chateau. Oh, knock knock. All ye of the Vince Milk family, good morning. Yanji, wake up and change. Where's Drew? She isn't in her room. Oh, by the way, she already finished getting ready in another room. Ah. There's still over an hour. Please do not rush yourselves. 9th floor, Big Mom's bedroom. We're just going right through it because this is entertaining. Gah! What? Whatever is the matter, Mama? Should I call the minis? Oh no. He won't move. He's dead. My cute little skeleton is dead. That's certainly a shame. But today is the day of the tea party and wedding cake! That's what Big Mom's is like. The other guests are arriving at the castle one after another. Morgans appear to have just arrived at the port. So all Big Mom is worried about is that her Brook decoy is dead and that the wedding cake is going to be happening. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now we're in Pudding's room. What's the matter, Pudding? Your dress looks wonderful on you. I feel down. What's the matter, Marriage Blues? Gahaha. I feel like I'm shouldering too heavy a burden. Nitro and Rebbeing. I can't bear the thought of blood staining this after I kill that Sanji idiot. In order for me to return to life as a good girl, I'm going to have to overwrite a bunch of people's memories and stuff. Honestly, of all these things, I can't help but think. What a bloody pain in the ass. And then the caption is, very soon, the party begins. The tea party from hell. Terror in the size of a bride. So now we're at One Piece, chapter 859 end. And there's not a break. So it's kind of surprising. There's been kind of a lot of chapters recently. So probably next week is going to be their break week. After next week. So we'll have 860 next week, then we'll probably go on a break and do something else until then. So, just the summary of this chapter is quite good. This wasn't the execution that I thought we were getting, but it seems like we'll be getting that next week for 860, which kind of makes sense. Get the milestone on that number. But this chapter was pretty good, and the last couple were pretty good as well. It's just all been pretty good. There's not like a standout chapter, but they're all kind of been, on that medium slope, kind of like in the 6, 7, and 8 range. I'll get this one kind of at 8, 8.5, maybe 8.6. So this one was pretty good. So I'm hoping that next week's chapter we're going to go into its plan, and we're going to see Luffy's funny entrance, because that is just going to be amazing. So with that, that's all the time I have for this video, guys. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Have a great day. And hit that like button down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. And yeah, so before you go, don't forget, keep it squeezed.